Don't settle for a blade grinder. Try a hand grinder instead. Before getting into my comparison, we're going to talk a little bit about what hand coffee grinders are and who should buy them. Essentially, it's in the name. You are grinding your coffee by hand. This is a really satisfying process that is not for the faint of heart. You put in a bunch of muscle to end up with high quality coffee grounds. Now, these grinders are awesome for folks who enjoy the craft of making coffee and getting into all of the details. It's got a meditative sort of experience to it. These coffee grinders are also really handy if you travel often or go to environments where electricity is going to be difficult to have access to. Hand coffee grinders have an association with filter coffee methods from pour over and French press, but many nowadays are getting good enough for espresso. I tested these hand grinders from espresso to filter coffee out to French press. Let's get started. We're going to be starting off with the Brew Trek hand grinder. First off, I just love the weight of this. It's got a really good even balance. The movement without coffee is great. The movement with coffee is great. When it comes to portability, it's small and compact in the main body, but the handle is always attached to the lid, and that does make it a little bit awkward when it comes to packing it in with my coffee kit and things. Adjusting the grinder is really straightforward and simple. First, we'll get the lid locked in. Easy stepped adjustment here on the bottom. I wish though that it was labeled numerically so that way it'd be really clear if I'm making those big changes from espresso to filter coffee. I know I'm headed in the right direction, but sometimes it takes a little guessing to know when I actually get there. All right, so now we're gonna check out the grind quality for both its filter coffee and for espresso. And bear in mind, both of these sizes are going to be suggestions as it varies coffee to coffee and brewer to brewer. Starting off with a good approximate filter coffee grind. That's what I use for my V60 at home. Excellent. We'll just sprinkle this on out. Yes, really nice consistent grind size. Yeah, that's really solid. Now we're gonna set this up for espresso. So we're gonna take our journey here and go way finer. So adjusting from here, some old coffee grounds built up because we were just grinding. And I'm just gonna go one full rotation finer. There we are. When you adjust finer, it's gonna be more work to grind the coffee through. You're gonna get a lot more resistance because there's just more work being done. There we go, that ought to be enough. Very fine and powdery. Some more static when we are adjusting to these finer particle sizes. But we are starting to see this clump together. I'd say that this would work for a pressurized portafilter. If I were brewing on like my Linea Mini at home, I might even go like 3 to 5 steps finer than here. When it comes to cleaning this grinder, it's really simple. You don't want to leave coffee in this bottom chamber because that'll go stale and rancid. So making sure that you brush that out at least every other time. And then definitely note the bottom of the grinder here, getting that clean brushed off within each use. It stores up really nicely and you'd be ready for your next time. Our next grinder is the St. Anthony Industries Millwright hand grinder. This is my favorite hand grinder today in terms of portability. I love the leather case and this little pocket here to hold the handle. It travels really well. It's not just a piece of steel that's going to be floating around in my bag. This does actually help insulate it from other things, containing the coffee and the mess to right here, which is great. Taking it apart is super straightforward. You just open it up and then we are ready to grind. It's a really pretty hand grinder even without its case. Handle integrates into the top. Really nice feeling movement. It's really easy to open up. We can access our bean hopper and we can get to where our grounds come out. Really beautiful machined like numbering. It's just really pleasant to use and interact with. All right, so we're gonna check out grind sizes for both filter coffee and espresso. So let's get some beans in here. Now, normally when I'm at home, I'm measuring on a scale so I can get all of my recipes and things straight. This is just to demonstrate our grind size. So first up, we're gonna check in on a filter coffee grind size. Really, really nice and smooth movement, even while grinding. That's awesome. So checking out for filter coffee. Wonderful. This one's really consistent in this grind range, makes a really clean tasting cup of coffee. So now for espresso, we are going to go to a finer grind setting. It's important that when you change the setting, you stabilize the handle, otherwise it's just going to turn and not adjust. So I'm stabilizing the handle with my left hand, and then I'm turning and adjusting. Again, we're going much finer. I'm going to do one full rotation to bring us back to setting 3 again, and we will check in. Again, more work when espresso, but this one does feel really nice and easy to manage. Excellent. There it is. This is a great powdery grind size, super fine. This is something that I would try out and see how it pulls as my espresso. It's not quite silty, but almost there. This would pull really nicely. Final grinder we're reviewing today is the Pietro. This is the most premium grinder of the set, and I really, really enjoy using it. It's got the largest bean hopper for larger doses and largest catch tank. This is going to be seated magnetically, so it clicks in and out with a lot of ease instead of having to unscrew. It's also just a really, really beautiful grinder. I like the look of it. This is heavy. This is about 3 pounds, so it's definitely worth noting that this is a significant thing to be packing and bringing along, particularly for small trips. This depth adjustment is really clear and on the outside of the grinder. This makes dialing in for both filter coffee and for espresso much easier and faster, so that way you don't have to take the bottom off, peek in, and then you just have your adjustments made up front. This grinder also features flat burrs as opposed to conical burrs in other grinding systems. This adds a much more uniform grind shape and size, adding a little bit more clarity to the cup when you're drinking it, making it a little bit more ideal for espresso as well. Something else fun is that it comes in 6 different colors, so if you're trying to match an aesthetic or a vibe, there's going to be a Pietro that will look right in your setup. So let's grind up some coffee. Just like the last couple of times, we're going to be starting with our pour over grind size, and then we'll show off some of its espresso range. A lot of space in that hopper, it's really nice. Now, this one definitely needs a table to rest on. You're not gonna be up in the air with this. And sometimes this grinder can feel a little top heavy, so having a good way to brace it while working gets that coffee out a little faster. Great pour over grind consistency. This would maybe be a touch coarse for a V60, but would be something that I would brew on a Chemex. I would just adjust a little bit finer if I were doing my V60. From here, we're gonna go finer for our espresso. I'm gonna do a pretty significant change, so that way we see how this comes out. Bracing for the work, and here we go. And there we go. Wonderful. Yep, super fine and powdery. And just looking at each particle to particle, we've got a uniform size. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is an awesome grinder. Super straightforward. Cleaning this grinder is actually really nice when you're getting into deep cleans. Fiorenzato really has mastered like these easy access chambers in all of their grinders. This one, we're just going to unscrew and then it pops straight out. So you have instant access to your entire grinding chamber and your burrs. This makes cleaning and replacing them a lot more straightforward. And then you just get everything lined back up to put it back together. Locked back in. Out of the 3 grinders, if I had to pick one as my favorite, it would be our Pietro right here. I really like its adaptability when it comes to its espresso range, and as that is my primary brew method, I favor this grinder a little bit more. I do think that any of these grinders work well for all of the coffee that I brewed it on, and it depends on your situation for which grinder is right for you. Don't miss out on coffee gear updates. We have an email newsletter that will keep you up to date on sales, coffee gear, and recipes. As a bonus, you'll get a 10% off coupon when you sign up.